707 no callers. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah. Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just float in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Cut 19. 60 Vikings. Alert.
Now former college star over in East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tyleek Williams is there on the stop.
2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He works free. Right side. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Seahawks. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead.
picks up to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
76.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Okay, break. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's right side and brought in by Williams. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Sebastian Joseph Day is there for the stop. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Seattle.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
And in motion is Brown. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Hold it ready.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 870 Timberwolves. Go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
70 Lions.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shaheed in motion. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
By 60 Cowboy 80. Let's go. Trap 60. Trap 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18. Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready, right?
Now Milroe. He finds De'Ami Brown. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up third and less than a yard.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. You don't need much. It is third and inches.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60. Ready.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on third and short.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
And this is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one out wide to Gibbs. Yeah. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've whooped his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, from the 37, here's second down and 5. That's right side and into the hands of Tismar. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They try to set up a screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Now Milroe on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Man in motion, heading right. Milroe throwing on 2nd down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's going to be brought down. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70, Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Let go.
They'll go play action with Milroe. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
Remember what this defense told us in our meetings this week. They don't think that they're necessarily going to be able to just stifle this offense play after play. They might have to give a little bit of bend, but they can't break. That sack, that is the defense not breaking. Down there near your own goal line, come away with the big play to see if they can keep points off the board.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Mustang 19.
On 3rd down, Milroe. Out to his right. He'll try and get, and he's into the end zone. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his... Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to...
And he'll get into the end zone! Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Tag! 60, 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw, left side, for Slaw. He's got it. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big play there for the Lions. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions get back in it. It is 21-7. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up. Taking him down. They got him. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Mustang 19. Tag. Cowboy 80. 18. Rattler 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's over the middle, caught by Teslam. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Stonehouse in punt formation.
To return, it's Shaheed. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Moving to his right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now, faking the give. That's caught by Gibbs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Second and 11 at the 34-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. At the right side and brought in by Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, Detroit.
At the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18 more yards.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Come on, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That his second touchdown tonight. Bates, good with the extra points. And the Lions draw closer here. It's 21-14. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19. Trap 50, trap 50.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's caught! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They run with Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And That's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Back to throw. That's caught by Teslaw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 on the Seahawks' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Right back to Kelce again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 16.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
55.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Left side, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
19.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And not much there. Good defense held to no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Milrow on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll run the draw with Walker. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8.
Viking 18. Warriors 17.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Shaheed with the catch. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards. That's another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Down. Check. Hurt. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready, right?
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Makes the score
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he will score. Game on. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with, how well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Throwing is Milrow. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Milrow. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw taken in. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Seattle.
19.
Again, it's Milroe. This one brought in by Brown.
Milroe's pass.
They'll go up now for second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Lions' 45-yard line.
Now Walker. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And here we go, 4th and inches.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. Just trying to make something happen. And the ball's loose on the field. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown.
The kicker on.
And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And he'll get as much as he can protecting the football as he dives to the ground. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now it's Milroe. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So it's a win here for the Lions. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.
Chester, sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag.